3 weeks before my biggest promotion ever, my coworker stole my project, took all the credit, and tried to make me look incompetent. I didn't yell. I didn't quit. I made a plan so perfect. He destroyed his own career without even knowing it. I'd been at this marketing firm for less than a year when my boss hinted I was in line for a promotion that would change everything. Bigger paycheck, my own office, finally, recognition for the 70-hour weeks I'd been putting in. Then Ethan walked in, fresh hire, slick smile, designer suit. The kind of guy who laughs too loud at the boss's jokes. I could tell instantly, he didn't see me as a colleague. He saw me as an obstacle. At first, it was little things. Accidentally leaving me off group emails. Taking my seat in client meetings so he was the one next to the decision makers. Repeating my ideas word for word, but louder. Then came the big client pitch. I'd spent weeks perfecting the campaign, late nights, endless coffee, running on fumes. The morning of the presentation, I walked into the conference room and froze. My slides, my graphics, even my headline tagline were on the screen. And Ethan was standing there presenting them like he'd invented sliced bread. The client loved it. My boss clapped him on the back, turned to me, and said, "You could learn from Ethan's initiative." Inside, I was shaking, but on my face, I smiled. Because I'd just decided Ethan wasn't going to survive this promotion race. The promotion was 3 weeks away. That's all the time I needed. I started casually dropping big ideas into conversation with Ethan, concepts that sounded impressive but would be a disaster in reality, unrealistic budgets, impossible deadlines, flashy gimmicks. His ego was too big to resist. He started pitching my fake ideas as his own. Meanwhile, I was secretly refining my original, client-approved plan in a locked shared folder only my boss and I could access. A week before the final decision, I arranged a private lunch with the client just to check in. I showed them my real campaign. They were blown away. They told me, in no uncertain terms, that this was what they wanted. 2 days before the announcement, the client rejected Ethan's flashy concept and requested my version instead. Emergency meeting. My boss asked if anyone had a backup plan. I pulled out my presentation like it was no big deal. Funny you should ask. I've been working on something just in case. Ethan's face, priceless. The client chose my campaign on the spot. My boss turned to me and said the words I'd been waiting for. "Congratulations, the promotion is yours." Ethan wasn't fired, but he was reassigned to a tiny, low-visibility department. No big clients, no glory, and no chance to ever stab me in the back again. Sometimes the best revenge isn't loud. It's watching your enemy's ambition implode and walking away with everything they wanted. The room went dead silent. Ethan was sitting there, jaw tight, trying to act like it wasn't a big deal. But I saw it, that split-second flash of panic in his eyes. When the client pointed at my presentation and said, "This is exactly what we want, nothing else compares," Ethan's fake smile cracked. My boss didn't even look at him. He turned straight to me and said, "Congratulations, you're leading this campaign. And starting Monday, you'll be doing it from your new office." I could feel this wave of relief rush over me. Weeks of frustration, humiliation, and late nights, all worth it for this exact moment. I didn't gloat. I didn't smirk. I just sat back and let the silence say everything. You know, this whole thing taught me something. Karma doesn't always need a cosmic force. Sometimes, you just have to hand people the rope, and they'll do the rest themselves. At the end of the day, people who climb by stepping on others always forget that the higher they go, the further they have to fall. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button. Tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? I want to hear your stories, and of course, subscribe for more tales of petty payback, sweet karma, and justice served ice cold.